In today's video, I've got 5 facts about Rem from the series Re Zero / a character analysis video. We will be going over Rem's bio, abilities in the anime, her voice actors, her love for Subaru, and more. Now, a quick warning that there will be spoilers, so just a heads up, and for more weekly anime character facts videos, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss a video. Anyway, with that being said, let's roll intro and get straight into the facts. Rem is one of the main characters of the Re Zero series, twin sister of Ram and a maid working at the Roswell mansion. Rem made her debut in episode 4 of the anime and chapter 11 of the manga. Her birthday is on the 2nd of February, which makes her an Aquarius, and she is currently 18 years of age. Rem is a demi-human Oni who stands at 5'1", which is roughly around 154.94 centimeters. She has a pale skin tone, her hair is medium in length, sky blue, and worn down with her fringe swept over her right side, completely covering that eye. She wears a pink clip and pink flower-shaped ribbon on her left side with, of course, her maid headband. As well as this, her eyes are a large bright blue color. Rem, of course, is identical to her twin sister in almost every aspect except for her eye, hair, and ribbon color. And the most noticeable difference to us perv weebs anyway is that Rem has a significantly larger bust than Ram. Nice. Attire-wise, Rem wears a maid outfit of the Roswell mansion that is, of course, white and black in theme. Personality-wise, Rem has a sweet and professional manner. She speaks in a soft, polite tone, though she can let her emotions get the better of her and will act without thinking. Rem is an extremely hard worker and executes her responsibilities with perfection. Rem actually handles around about 80% of the mansion's work and leaves the other 20% to Ram, who is paired up with Subaru. Bossaru. Whatever. Rem has a mixed amount of feelings towards her twin sister Ram. All these feelings revolve around a deep love she has for her sister, but it is a cocktail of worship, respect, and guilt. Born in an Oni village as twins, they each received a singular horn each rather than having 2 horns individually, which is of course looked down upon in the Oni community, who believe in individual strength above all else. Ram of course excelled in her own power and displayed this by protecting both herself and Rem before they were executed by the Oni village, which of course shocked the entire community, thus allowing them to live, which of course wasn't heard of for twins in this village. Rem of course was inferior to her sister and spent, her life living in Ram's shadow, which formed, an inferiority complex, but despite this, she still idolized and looked up to her sister, though feelings of resentment did linger. This resentment did turn into guilt when Ram lost her horn, to which Rem felt, at fault, as Ram lost her horn protecting Rem from the witch's cult attacking the Oni village. Everyone in the village was killed except for Rem and Ram, and it was all thanks to her sister that the two survived. Now, this guilt drove Rem, though in the moment that Ram lost her horn, Rem actually felt joy momentarily, but then guilt again took center stage as she has dedicated her life to being Ram's replacement, though she still has a very low self-esteem and continues to idolize her sister, and to this day, Rem still believes that Ram will always be the greater sister. Rem's Japanese voice actor is Inori Minase. She has voiced other characters such as Hestia in Danmachi, Itsuki Nakano from the Quintessential Quintuplets, Yoshino Koiwai in Masamune Kun's Revenge, Sophia Asgard from My Next Life as a Villainess, and more. Rem's English voice actor is Brianna Knickerbocker. She has voiced other characters such as Philo in Shield Hero, Wiz from Konosuba, Kanao Suyuri in Demon Slayer, Alisa Ayase from Love Live, and more. In terms of abilities, Rem is skilled in water magic. Roswell himself has estimated that her skill is in the lower high category. Rem can use her magic for both offense and healing. She can summon water mana to heal the wounds of herself and others, but it can only be physical beings. In terms of combat, Rem has the same capabilities as Amelia. Just how Amelia can turn her natural fire attribute into ice, Rem also does the same with her water magic. Rem also has the ability to share her feelings with her sister through telepathy. As well as this, she obviously has the power of the Oni bloodline, in which she manifests a single white horn on her forehead and thus enters her Oni form. Her physical abilities are further enhanced through mana that is gathered from the environment. Because she only has the one horn, she is of course weaker than that of a normal Oni. Lastly, her weapon, this beast of a thing. Right, so Rem wields a flail called the Chain Morning Star, which is a deadly spike ball and chain that poor Subaru knows all too well. Right, so there is one thing that needs covering when talking about Rem, and that is probably the biggest anime betrayal known to man, the greatest and probably harshest rejection of our time, and that is her feelings of Subaru Natsuki. To begin with, Rem didn't really think anything of Subaru and followed the thoughts her sister Ram had for him and would talk to him in a somewhat aggressive manner herself, up until the point where Subaru risked his own life to save that of hers. This had a major impact on Rem as she quickly developed feelings for Subaru, to the point where she had fallen in love with him. I say fallen in love with him, deeply in love with him, and is one of, if not his most loyal followers. Rem will stick with Subaru to the very end, even if Subaru was to reject her. Again. Poor Rem. They did come to a semi-agreement in that if Subaru could persuade Amelia, he would make Rem his second wife, but I wonder how that will go down. Now, this is where the spoilers coming for season 2. Subaru has confessed to Rem in the web and light novels, of course. However, Rem falls into a coma as a result of battle before Subaru manages to tell Amelia about their multi-wife idea. Now, of course, the main question that lingers, are you team Amelia or are you team Rem? Let me know in the comments. But thanks for watching. This is my video, 5 facts about Rem from the series ReZero. Let me know in the comments who you would like to see next. And I want to give a huge shout out to Warwick, Animator22, Rem, and Akumu for supporting me on Patreon. Don't forget to smash the like button if you enjoyed this video, come hang out with me on Twitch during the weekdays, and subscribe for more anime content. Till next time, my fellow weebs. Peace!